91.3 WVKR, Jenna Nicholls, the album called The Commuter. I've been playing her music for several weeks, actually quite a few months, and finally happy to have her on the phone with us. So we're going to get her on in about 30 seconds. I just want to say that you are tuned into Local Motion here on 91.3 WVKR Independent Radio. And today is our pledge drive. Thanks everybody for who has already given a pledge to WVKR, whether it's $5 or $50 or $100. Every penny is appreciated. Thank you to Craig. Thank you to Hawken. Thank you to Mark. Thank you to Dan. Thank you to Caroline and anyone else that's called in. And we're doing it a little differently today. You can't call the normal number because my guest is on that number. So the number to call if you're going to pledge is 845-437-5484. And remember, no payment today. All we do today is take your information and we'll send you an invoice, and then you send payment, and then you'll get a t-shirt or a hoodie or a tote bag or a sticker or whatever it is. And again, just give us a call here, 845-437-5484, and that's for the WVKR Annual Pledge Drive. And now let's get today's guest on the phone. Jenna, are you with me?
Yes, I am. Hi.
Hi. Thank you so much for being here. It's really lovely to talk to you. I've been playing your music for quite some time now, and every time I play your music, I'm like, I can't wait to talk to her. So I'm happy that it's finally here. And your album, The Commuter, is really an extraordinary piece of work that you have.
Thank you.
Being released. So yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that in a minute, but I just want to go in a little bit into your background if we could.
Sure.
And so you're from PA, Pennsylvania.
Yes, from a little town outside of Pittsburgh called Irwin, PA.
Nice. And when did music come into your world? Like, did you play music in school or?
Not really. I think things started to kick off for me when I was in college, and I was wanting to be in the band of this guy that I liked, and so I told them that I could play the piano when I really couldn't, and then they figured that out when I showed up to rehearsal. But they asked me if I could sing, and I said I'll give it a go, and then I started singing, and then started to learn how to play guitar, and learned how to write songs from just watching them and being around other songwriters just in that community, and, just playing songs together and writing some really bad songs, and then they got better over time. That's
how it kind of happened.
It all happened.
Now, where'd you go to college and what'd you study?
I studied art history, and I went to a little liberal arts school in Greensburg, Pennsylvania, called Seton Hill, not to be confused with Seton Hall.
Yes, I bet you that gets confused all the time.
It does, all the time. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, I went to Seton Hall. Like, I don't even bother to correct it because, like, honestly, who cares? But, but like, it's just a little bit, it's a little liberal art school in Pennsylvania.
And you spent some time in Manhattan.
I did. I was there for about 15 years and lived on the Lower East Side in a tenement apartment with a shower in the kitchen. And it was a great time. It's a great way to spend your youth, for sure.
Yeah, I can imagine that it is. You also made 3 albums, right?
I did, yes. You learn how to work really hard when you live there.
Yeah. Well, you have to, right? That's kind of makes...
It's all about the hustle.
Yeah, absolutely. And how did you find the Hudson Valley? Why did you find the Hudson Valley?
So my husband and I had a friend who lived in Willow, which is just a little bit north of here, and we would go and visit him on the weekends, and we really just loved the area. And then we just started house hunting and seeing what we could find, and we found an old farmhouse that was in serious disrepair, but we thought we could do something with it. And so we got it, and it was this sort of an unlivable space for a really long time. And now we've finally finished it, and we're here, and we're happy.
Oh, how exciting. It's nice to see all your hard work pay off, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
It's so nice. And now your music, your voice is so unique, so one of a kind, so mesmerizing. It's
Oh,
very
thank you.
enchanting, and it's a really beautiful, beautiful, beautiful voice that you have,
Thank
Jenna.
you.
And I'm so excited to see what your future brings you in continued success. And this new album, you've got such a team behind you. I can't say more than enough about the man who produced your album, of course, Larry Campbell. Um,
That's right.
Larry and
Mm-hmm.
Teresa were my first guests ever on this show 10
Aw,
years ago. And
such lovely people.
yeah, incredibly lovely. And to say
Mm,
Mark is on your team, I mean, you
yes.
can't get better than Mark and Larry. So, you know,
Right, exactly. No, I'm so, so very blessed. And to work with Larry was just, I mean, it was remarkable. And that's not really a word that gets thrown around very much, but it was really, really remarkable just to watch him work. And also just the grace with which he handled the other musicians that were involved in
yeah,
the project, kind of getting the best performance out of them without being critical in any way. Just such a gentleman and total pro. And yeah, it was really amazing. I learned so much from just being in the same room. It was an incredible experience.
I bet you that's like a master class in music when you get to
Yes.
work with Larry.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. No, just an amazing. And what he plays anything with a string. I mean, his musicianship
Yeah.
is just ridiculously out
It's
of
off the
this world.
chart.
It is. It is. It's like, do you play anything that doesn't have a string? It's just, and he's great at every one of them. I mean, he can fiddle.
Amazing.
He can
Yes,
play the
amazing.
mandolin. He can play the guitar. I mean, it's just like, oh
Mhm.
gosh, yeah, no, the great Larry Campbell, and yeah, wonderful. So, The Commuter, this album's being released
Yeah.
on the 10th, yes? And tell me about the
Yes.
name.
So the name comes from a song that is also on the album that's called "The Commuter," but that is all of the songs were written during a time where my husband and I were trying to transition out of the city, and it was over the course of 2 years where I was commuting back and forth on a train from Manhattan to where I was working to visiting my husband who had moved upstate because he was offered a job up here. And so he took the job. I stayed in the apartment in the city and I was just going back and forth. And it was a very long and strenuous and tiring time. But a lot of the moments were spent on a train just thinking about life and, what happens next and what are we doing. And so a lot of the songs sort of represent transition and uh, just kind of coming into this new sense of self and being in a new location. So yeah, that's why it's called The Commuter.
It's nice to have given that time to just sit there, right, and be a commuter
Yeah.
and be
Yes.
able maybe to write songs and think or whatever it is. But at least you had that time to be able to do that.
Yeah.
What were you listening to as a youth, as a youngster?
I actually was listening to a lot of classical music as a youth and didn't uh, really discover pop music until my late teens, early 20s.
Hmm.
So, when everyone was vibing to like classic rock and stuff, had never heard those songs before until, I was well into adulthood. So, it was an interesting switch over. And when I joined the band in college, they started to really expose me to a lot of amazing pop music and folk music and just stuff that I had never heard before. But a lot of my early childhood years was spent listening to classical and jazz and just kind of being a sponge for whatever I could uh, get my ears on.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it sounds like it because your taste and your songs, are these all written by you, or did you have
Yeah,
some help? They're all by you, solo.
they were all written by me except for one on the album that's called "I Lost My Gal from Memphis," which is a Tex Williams
Yep.
tune from I believe it's the either late 30s, early 40s. But everything else was written by me. And there's one other track called "All Those Days," which was a co-write with Peter Mulvey.
Wow. Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing. And Larry plays on the album with you here also, Jenna?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
He contributes a lot. He's, as you know, he's quite talented and versatile. So when a mandolin is needed, he plays the mandolin, and when a fiddle is needed, he'll just grab the fiddle. So that's how that worked.
And he has
Worked out
everything in
well.
his back pocket just sitting there.
Exactly. He's a one-man band.
Where did you record this? Up at Justin's, or where was this?
Yes, I
Yeah.
did. Yeah,
Hmm.
Justin's, who has an amazing studio in Milan, and we had a great time hanging out there. And his two dogs are great, and just it was such a great
If
vibe
I
the
know
entire time.
Justin, you probably ate really well too.
Yes, we did. There was gumbo on the table
Uh
for
huh.
sure, and it
Yeah.
was delicious.
And by the way, folks, we're talking about Justin Gwip. He's a drummer and also recording engineer and owns Milan Hill Studio up in Milan, which is right outside of Red Hook, New York, and all around fantastic guy. Has worked with Levon Helm and Larry, and of course Hot Tuna, and the list goes on and on. And now he's
Yeah.
recording some wonderful people, including yourself, Jenna.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Very exciting.
It is. It is. And so this album is coming out on the 10th, JennaNicholls.com. And your Nichols is with two L's,
That's right.
JennaNicholls.com. And you're putting this out on vinyl also, yes?
Yes, yes. And
Exciting.
I actually just got the vinyl delivered today, so
Oh,
it's very exciting,
oh.
and it looks great and sounds great too. So I'm thrilled. It's my first vinyl that I've ever done, so
Wow.
it's an amazing time.
It is. It is. Now, you are doing an album release show at Colony in Woodstock this
Yes,
Friday.
yes,
And
that's right.
how excited are you?
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. It's going to be really fun. I have an upright bassist playing with me, John Ladeau, who also played on the album, will be playing guitar. Chloe Cannon is opening the show, who is an amazing songwriter in her own right and it has an amazing voice. And she and I will be doing some things together as well. So I think it's going to be a really fun night.
Super fun night. Is your album, because it's not yet quite released, is going to be available then or
It
no?
will be available. Yes.
Oh, good. So that means you're
Yeah,
bringing vinyl as well.
that's right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I always suggest to listeners to buy music directly from the artist when you can, because
Yeah,
that's
it
the
helps
way.
so much.
It really
Like
does.
it's really such a help when you can stream, but you can also buy a CD or a vinyl just to support the arts and support the artists that
Yeah, so that the
you
CEOs of
like.
Spotify don't get
Yeah,
99% of something.
yeah.
So,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
you don't
yeah.
have to have a CD player to buy a CD.
No, no, you don't. And it's just the support of it, or you can
Exactly.
even get, what I like to do, especially around the holidays, and hey, before you know it, it's here, give the gift of music.
That's right.
And
Mhm.
give the gift of music, maybe even to something you don't know, right? It's like, here, check this out, and what a wonderful
Absolutely.
gift to give somebody, or, a
Mhm.
beautiful vinyl. It's just like so nice to be able to do that. So, your
Absolutely.
album release show, Jenna Nichols at Colony in Woodstock this Friday night, colonywoodstock.com for tickets and info. And it looks like the following Friday, the 26th, you're going to be up in Northampton, Mass,
That's
at
right.
the Parlor Room.
That's correct.
Yay. You're making it
Yay.
around the
I know.
Northeast.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get out there.
Yeah, well, that's the way to do it. By the
Yeah.
way, high praises for you. I understand that you also, I had played your music when you opened up for a hot club at Town
Oh
Crier.
yeah.
Yeah, because
Right.
Mark works hard for you,
Yes.
So
I guess
he
he
told
does.
me about that, and then I started listening more and more to your music, and was just like completely blown away. So I'm at this event on Sunday, and sitting there talking to Cindy Cashdollar, and she's like, Rita, have you heard of this amazing artist Jenna Nichols? I'm like, well, Cindy, she's going to be on my show on Wednesday. The highest praises from Cindy
Uh,
Cashdollar.
you know
You
what
opened up
an
for her.
amazing I did.
Yes.
What an amazing talent. But when just talking to her, what a great lady.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
just the nicest, kindest woman on the planet.
Yeah.
Just wonderful. She and I have had some great chats, and I I appreciate her so much.
Yeah, yeah. No, she was like, I was like, oh, Cindy, yeah, yeah. I can't wait to have her on the show. But she was
That's
singing high
awesome.
praises. She wants you to open up for all her shows and just,
Aw.
just
I will.
yeah, absolutely. She's hitting the road a little bit with Sonny Landreth now too.
Yes,
So
I know. I
yeah,
know.
yeah, which is good stuff. So yeah, you're also going to be up in Portland, Maine on October
That's right.
3rd at
Hmm.
1 Longfellow Square, and then the following day you make your way down to Boston at the Red Room, the
Yep.
Cafe 939,
Mhm.
and then
Mhm.
October 8th you're going to be in Virginia. You're going to be in Vienna, but I'll say Virginia because
Yes.
otherwise people think, well, there's nothing wrong with going to Vienna,
Wow,
Austria.
she's going to Europe.
Well, hey, soon enough, Jenna, keep doing this, and you
I
will.
know, right?
Yeah, yeah. No, the world is your oyster.
Let's
So,
hope so. Yes.
yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So, The Commuter is really a beautiful album. I want to get it in vinyl. So, when I come see you play, you can consider me buying a copy of that. And I love vinyl. I just started collecting it again not long
It's
ago.
Isn't it great to
Oh,
just my husband and I have evenings where we just sit and listen to a record and we read the liner notes, and it's just something that is just such a pleasurable experience, and it's such a good date night
yeah.
just to just hang back and listen to some vinyl. It's great.
It is great. And that's, I don't do streaming. I know I'm probably one of the only people that do radio that don't stream, but I don't. I don't. I do
Mhm.
CDs or, I'll snag a video off of YouTube or something like that. But it's so
Mhm.
nice to have vinyl or a CD and see the artwork because that takes a lot of time and effort. Like,
Right.
and you get to see the people that played with you on it and where it was recorded, and it's just so, I don't know, it's just a lovely thing to have it. So
Mm.
yeah, yeah. So Friday night, September 19th. Oh my goodness. Jenna, help. Friday,
I'm right there with
September
you.
19th. It's 48 hours away. You can go to Woodstock and check out Jenna Nicholls at the beautiful Colony. Great sounding room, great vibe there as well. Tickets available at colonywoodstock.com. Opening set at 7 p.m. with Chloe Cannon. And yeah, I mean, your album is absolutely beautiful. Your song,
Thank
we're
you.
going to the next song I'm going to play is All Those Days You Won't Remember.
Oh,
Tell me
great.
about that track.
Okay, so I played this gig with Peter Mulvey, and Peter was telling me this story about how he overheard someone say, "All those days he won't remember, all those days I won't forget." And he turned to me and he said, "Isn't that a great line for a song?" And he told me to write something, and I said, "Why don't you write something?" And because Peter's an amazing songwriter, and he said, "I have a 3-year-old son. I don't have time to write anything right now, so go for it." So um, later that weekend, I was driving home from Cafe Lena, and I pulled over in the parking lot of a CVS pharmacy, and I wrote this song.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was done in about 25 minutes, and then we went in and recorded it, and I'm really happy with it. I think it's one of my more favorite tracks on the record.
That's amazing. So CVS parking lot. So when you write, is it like a voice memo that you put on your phone or you like
Yeah,
actually have
yeah. I just will
paper?
sing it into a voice memo, and then I write the lyrics in my notes file, and then and then when I get home, I'll sort of polish it up a little bit, and then it's done.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. 20 minutes. That doesn't happen all the
Well,
time.
it doesn't happen ever really for me. So this was a really quick song that just sort of fell into my lap. And honestly, the line that Peter gave me is the song. It's basically the cornerstone for the whole thing. So once you have a line that's that good, it is the rest of it just writes itself.
Yeah.
So it wasn't too hard.
Wow. Wow. Very impressive. I started it off and I've played this song several times because it's just so beautiful. You, Me, and the Moon.
Oh yeah, yeah. That song is a part of a cowboy series of songs that I wrote, and that is the ballad in that series. It's about a cowboy and cowgirl who fall in love and hold hands under the moon together.
So much fun. And I Lost My Gal from Memphis. I played that before too. And that was the only song you said on here that was not written by you, but that was by Tex Williams.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. So how many tracks on this? 10? 10?
I think it's 10.
10,
I
yeah,
think it's 10.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Looks
Hmm.
great. Well, you can be assured that I'll be spinning it here on Local Motion and
Thank you.
absolutely digging this new music by you and your voice and everything. And I truly do wish you all the very best. You have quite a career ahead of you, and
Thank
you
you.
are in great hands with Mark and with Larry producing this album. It is just really perfect. You can't ask for a better team. So, and you know that.
Yes, I do. I'm extremely, extremely fortunate.
Yeah, yeah. JennaNicholls.com, and that's with two L's. Now, you're on all the social media platforms as
Yes,
well.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm on Facebook and Instagram, and hop on if you want to check out some more music and give me a follow.
Yeah, absolutely. Do that. And you have a YouTube page as well?
I do. Yes,
Yeah,
Jenna
yeah.
Nichols. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Always fun. And yeah, follow, listen, and better yet, go see her perform live this Friday night in Woodstock at colonywoodstock.com, or any other the upcoming dates she has. You can check out Jenna's website at jennanichols.com. And man, it's a delight. I cannot wait to see you perform live. Really, I'm truly meaning that.
Oh, thanks,
And
Rita.
yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to play a few more of your tracks during this hour. And what did I miss, Jenna? Tell me anything else you want to get out there to the public.
You did a really, really great job, Rita. I don't know if I have anything else to add. Just you can stream the album on October 10th in full, and the singles are available that have been released so far on Spotify and wherever you stream your music. And
You can
yeah, I look
pre-order too,
forward.
right? Don't
You can
people?
pre-order. Yes,
Hmm.
you can pre-order. There's a link on my website to pre-order,
Are you on
and
Bandcamp?
I am.
Let's do
Yes.
Bandcamp.
Let's
Let's
do Bandcamp.
let's do
Yes.
Bandcamp instead of Spotify, folks.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm
Yes.
so anti-Spotify. It's so bad. So
I
bad.
appreciate
Bandcamp, Jenna Nichols, jennanichols.com, Facebook, Instagram, and go see her live this Friday night, September 19th in Woodstock at Colony. It's been an honor and a pleasure talking with you. I appreciate your time today. And right now
Likewise, Rita. Thank
we're
you.
going to listen to the song that you wrote in 20 minutes. Have a wonderful evening, Jenna.
You
I
as well.
thank you for your time, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, Rita.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
91.3 WVKR, Independent Radio, Poughkeepsie, New York. Jenna Nichols, the new album, The Commuter, being released October 10th. And we're playing some of those songs here already on Local Motion. And it's the WVKR annual pledge drive. It's the one show a year where we ask for the community's support in continuing this non-commercial independent radio station. We've been on air, I don't know, 45 plus years as an FM station. You pay for streaming services and all these other things, $5 cups of coffee every day. And we ask once a year to please support us here at WVKR, whether it's a $5 pledge, $30 pledge, which can get you a T-shirt and a sticker. Pledges of $68 or more, you receive a hoodie and a sticker. $100 or more, you receive a T-shirt, a tote bag, and a sticker. For pledges of $150 or more, you can receive a hoodie, a tote bag, and a sticker, or we can kind of mix and match to your custom wants as well. But whatever it is, we appreciate your support. We have actually, you can now, I'm going to screw everybody up, but my phone, the normal phone that people are used to calling WVKR, I've had it. I've had guests on today, so I haven't been able to give out that number. So I'm going to give you two phone numbers right now for you to call. I'm here till 6 o'clock. I'm your host, Rita Ryan, here most each and every Wednesday from 4 to 6 p.m., bringing you music of the Hudson Valley. This is show number 435 for me on these airwaves, and we would greatly appreciate your show of love and support here for us at WVKR. Please give us a call at 845-437 5484. We've got folks standing by the phone just waiting for the phone to ring. 845-437-5484. Have you ever won tickets here? Have you listened to the show? You enjoy it? Give whatever you can, $5, $10, $30, whatever it is. We do really appreciate the support here from the community. And again, no payment is needed today. They're just going to take your name and information. We'll send you an invoice in the mail. And then once you pay us, you get your merchandise. Really simple. And all you have to do is give a call to 845-437-5484. And now that my phone line is free here, you can also call the regular station, which some of you know, 845-437-7178. And a huge thank you to all the guests I've had here today. 4 o'clock hour with Isabel Sofer and Danny Milnick, and now with Jenna Nicholls during the 5 o'clock hour. Here's the song that she just talked about that she wrote in 20 minutes, and this is off the new album, The Commuter. Please give us a call here. Pledge Drive, 845-437-5484, and also 845-437-7178. Thank you.
Your hand on my back, my head on your chest, dancing around the kitchen, you taking my breath. Now you've lost the love, can't recall what we meant. All those days you won't remember, all those days I won't forget. Walking together through the darkest of nights, my hand in your pocket, left arm round your right. Now I hold on to memories, for in your heart there's nothing left. All those days you won't remember, all those days I won't forget. I'll cry my tears, and I wish you well. I know time is a healer, as time always tells, and I love what we had. No, I'll not regret all those days you won't remember, all those days I won't forget. I'll cry my tears, and I wish you well. I know time is a healer, as time always tells, and I love what we had. No, I'll not regret all those days you won't remember, all those days I won't forget. When I tell you I love you, when I'm calling your name, if your heart no longer hears it, it's a losing game. And as you're driving away, I'll stand here until the end. All those days you won't remember, all those days I won't forget. All those days you won't remember,
That song, folks, took 20 minutes to write by Jenna Nicholls off the new album being released October 10th called The Commuter. All Those Days You Won't Remember. Thank you to Jenna for her time here on the show just now. I did record that interview, so if you want to hear it or you're just tuning in right now, it'll be uploaded probably, I don't know, tonight or tomorrow on the LocalMotion on 91.3 WVKR YouTube channel, as well as on the Facebook page by the same name. It's WVKR Pledge Drive here. We've got 20 more minutes, and we're asking for your support, your financial support. We do it one show per year. Thanks to everybody that has called in, Craig and Hawken and Mark and Dan and Caroline and anyone else. If I've missed anyone, thank you so much for your support of our local independent radio station. $5 pledges are great. We'll accept it. We'll get a sticker for $5. If you pledge $30 or more, you get a really cool WVKR t-shirt and a sticker. For pledges of $68 or more, you get a hoodie and a sticker. For pledges $100 or more, you receive a t-shirt, a tote bag, and a sticker. $150 gets you a hoodie, a tote bag, and a sticker. And for $200, you receive all the premiums, everything, every single thing. But whatever it is you can afford, we've got 2 phone numbers up and running for you. You can give us a call here at 845-437-7178 or 845-437-5484. And remember, folks, there's no payment needed today. All we do is take your info. They'll mail you an invoice. Upon receipt of your payment, that's when you'll get your merchandise. It usually takes a couple of months for that to happen. But really cool. The quality of the t-shirts is amazing. The tote bag is really nice. We have them here as samples in studio. So give us a call, please, at 845-437-7178 or 845-437-5484. Whatever it is you can donate, it is greatly appreciated to keep this local, independent, commercial-free radio station going. And thanks so much. In the meantime, I'm going to play, let me play one more track by Jenna just because she's just so amazing. And let's do this one. This one's called When a Good Love Goes Away. And again, the phone line here, there's 2 of them, 845-437-5484 or 845-437-7178. And let's do one more by Jenna Nicholls here on 91.3 WVKR Independent Radio.
Comes a time for moving on. Heaven knows we've tried painting memories in color, keeps the faded love alive. But the same tearful records play again, day after day. Ain't it sad when a good love goes away? Is it right to go on living without a hand to hold? Should we not search until we're given our shelter from the cold? Why try to keep on talking when there's nothing left to say? Ain't it sad when a good love goes away? I know we'd been hoping, we thought love would win. Each day we know we're just trying to pretend that we could write a different ending than to go our separate ways. Ain't it sad when a good love goes away? been hoping and praying love would win. Each day that passes by, it gets harder to pretend that we could write a different ending, that we could make this old love stay. Ain't it sad when a good love goes away? Come tomorrow, we'll feel better when we look back on today. Ain't it sad when a good love goes away?
When a Good Love Goes Away by Jenna Nicholls off her new album being released October 10th titled The Commuter. And thanks to Jenna for being my guest here today on Local Motion. That was so much fun. And her music is amazing. She's playing in Woodstock this Friday on September 19th at Colony Woodstock. Tickets available, colonywoodstock.com. And it's Pledge Drive, folks. The phones are waiting for you to call. The phone numbers here are 845-437-7178. Or we have a second phone line at 845-437-5484. Any amount will work. No payment is needed today. We just take your info. They'll mail you an invoice. And then when you return that invoice, then you'll get your premiums mailed to you. Very simple. We look forward to hearing from you hopefully soon. We've got about, 20 minutes. No, not even 10 minutes or so left here on the show. So I think what I'll do now, in alphabetical order, towards the end of the show, I always do what's called musical happenings in the hopes that you go support live music at our world-class area venues. We've got some good ones right here in the Hudson Valley. So in alphabetical order, this is what we've got. Starting in Kingston at the Assembly. Tickets and info at theassemblykingston.com. September 18th, Loudon Wainwright and Chris Smither. September 19th, Michaela Davis. Bardavon and UPAC. Tickets and info at bardavon.org. September 19, Cowboy Junkies. September 21, The Wallflowers. October 2nd, Robert Cray. Bearsville Theater in Woodstock, also at bearsvilletheater.com. September 20, comedian Kevin Farley. September 21, Brooks Nielsen. Bethel Wood Center and tickets at bethelwoodcenter.org. On September 27th, The Black Crows. City Winery, Hudson Valley in Montgomery and citywinery.com. September 25, Steel Pulse. October 10, Zebra. Colony in Woodstock and colonywoodstock.com. Their beer garden is open. Please visit their website for the list of shows. Tonight in the ballroom, Lex Gray and the Urban Pioneers. Thursday, Bourbon Sprawl. Friday, Jenna Nicholls. Saturday, Back to Mac. Sunday, Carl Blau. And every Monday is an open mic at Colony. Howland Chamber Music Series at Howland Cultural Center in Beacon. Tickets and info, howlandmusic.org. October 12, Verona Quartet and Stephen Banks on saxophone. The Falcon in Marlborough and live at thefalcon.com. Thursday, Jonathan Scales Forchestra. Friday, Richard Lloyd's Television. Saturday, Chris O'Leary Band. And Sunday, Ricky Ford Quartet. And also just announced next Wednesday, hurry up and make your reservation for Mark Rebo at the Falcon next Wednesday. Jazz Forum in Tarrytown. Info at jazzforumarts.org. September 19 and 20, Antonio Hart Quartet. The Local in Saugerties. Info and tickets, thelocalsaugerties.com. September 19th, their third season opening up this Friday with the Sami Brothers. September 20, Zohar and Adam. September 21, a conversation with Iranian journalist Fatima Yamalapur. The Stissing Center in Pine Plains and thestissingcenter.org, October 4th, Carlos Nakai and Will Klipman. Tarrytown Music Hall in Tarrytown, also at tarrytownmusichall.org, September 18, Garrison Keeler. September 19, Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. Town Crier in Beacon and towncrier.com. Every Thursday is an open mic. Friday on the Salon Stage featuring Scott Beal and Bill Cochran. On the main stage, BTMOG and Associates. Saturday on the Salon Stage at Town Crier is Lucky Luna. On the main stage, Slam Allen. Sunday brunch with Grateful Duo, and Sunday evening, the Songwriters Showcase. Last but not least, the O Positive Festival in Kingston, October 10th through 12th. Music, art, and wellness. Tickets and info at opositivefestival.org. All right, folks, that's what I got. And again, it's still pledge drive, and I think we're doing it for like another week or so, but this will be the only show that I'll be doing pledge drive. So we have 2 phone numbers that you can give us a call. Any amount will do, starting at $5. It would be that would be it. $5 pledge. $30 gets you a really cool WVKR nice quality t-shirt. There's tote bags, there's hoodies, there's all kinds of stuff. So whatever it is you can part with, you can support us right here, your community radio station, 845-437-5484, or another phone number, 845-437-7178. Again, 845-437-7178 or 845-437-5484. I'm going to play this track just because I absolutely love it and I adore the artist. And let's take a listen to this one by a guest I had here a couple of weeks ago, Rachel Yamagata, here on 91.3.
Send me a sign and I'll pass it on as best as I can to the broken man who doesn't quite believe yet. But he's coming along 'cause he knows that he needs you. Oh, he needs you now. Drop me a line from an old friend and I'll know what to do. All these messages from you, it makes you think. He said, I had a dream of her last night and I never do. Oh, I miss her so, especially now when the world has gone so crazy. It's just so damn unfair to have to bear it on your own. You always made us laugh, and I'll remind him of that. The birds are flying to my window. I'll make sure he knows. Yeah, I'll make sure he knows. All of this time we have held on, it's the best we can do. We are making it through, and it makes you think, what'll I do with all this time that I never do? Oh, I miss her too, especially now when the especially now when the world has gone so crazy. I know it feels unfair to have to bear it on your own. You have to try and laugh, and I'll remind you that it's just a piece of glass. And it's funny you don't know there is a window. Yeah, there is a window.
Ah, how beautiful is that? Rachel Yamagata, Birds, the new album, Starlit Alchemy, being released October 3rd. She'll be playing right here in Kingston October 11th as part of the O Positive Festival. Tickets at opositive.org and also rachelyamagata.com. She'll be playing at Fair